What would you do if someone tried to scam a small business right in front of you? In a cozy gift shop on Main Street, Karen Miller stormed in, her voice slicing through the hum of soft music and chatter. She clutched a keychain, its once shiny charms now cracked and dull, and slammed it onto the counter. "This cheap junk broke the second I touched it," she barked, her eyes daring the cashier, Lily, to argue. Customers froze, their shopping bags crinkling as they turned to watch. The air thickened with tension. Karen's outrage was a performance. But was it truth or theater? Lily, a young woman with a knack for staying calm, studied the keychain. Its beads were smashed, the clasp bent unnaturally. She'd seen Karen in the store before, always loud, always demanding. This wasn't her first return, but something felt off. Karen's story didn't add up. She claimed the keychain broke on its own after she bought it yesterday, yet the damage looked deliberate, like it had been crushed underfoot. Lily's gut screamed scam, but Karen's confidence was unshakable. "I want a refund and an apology for selling garbage." Karen snapped, folding her arms. Lily forced a smile, knowing she needed proof to call out the lie. The shop's owner, Mr. Thompson, overheard the commotion from the back. A soft-spoken man in his 60s, he'd run the store for decades, priding himself on fairness. He stepped forward, examining the keychain. "Ma'am, this damage doesn't look accidental," he said gently but firmly. Karen's face reddened. "Are you accusing me of lying?" she shouted, her voice echoing off the shelves. Customers whispered, some pulling out phones to record. Lily glanced at Mr. Thompson, who nodded slightly. She knew he had a plan. The shop had recently installed security cameras after a string of suspicious returns. If Karen was bluffing, the truth was on tape. As Karen ranted about shoddy products and terrible service, Mr. Thompson quietly retrieved his laptop from the office. He pulled up the footage from the previous day, his hand steady despite Karen's escalating tirade. The screen showed Karen browsing the keychain display, her fingers lingering on the very item she now claimed was faulty. Then, in a fleeting moment, the footage caught her slipping the keychain into her purse, looking around, and stomping her foot hard on the floor. The audio picked up a faint crunch. Lily's jaw dropped. She hadn't expected such clear evidence. Karen wasn't just scamming. She destroyed the item on purpose. But then came the twist. A teenage girl, Mia, stepped forward from the crowd. She was a regular, often helping her mom restock shelves after school. "I saw her do it," Mia said, her voice trembling but sure. She recounted how she'd been in the store yesterday, unnoticed in the corner, and watched Karen smash the keychain under her heel before stuffing it back into its packaging. Mia hadn't spoken up earlier, afraid of Karen's wrath, but the footage gave her courage. The crowd murmured, some nodding in support, others glaring at Karen. The accusation landed like a thunderclap. 12 witnesses, one human, one digital, exposing her lie. Karen's bravado cracked. "That's absurd," she sputtered, pointing at Mia. "This kid's making it up. You're all ganging up on me." But her voice wavered, and her hands shook as she clutched her purse. Mr. Thompson played the footage again, zooming in on Karen's deliberate stomp. The crowd gasped. Lily, emboldened, spoke up. "Ma'am, you damaged our property and tried to scam us. We can't let that slide." Karen's eyes darted to the exit, but customers blocked her path, their faces a mix of disgust and fascination. She was cornered, her scheme unraveling in real time. The confrontation escalated as Mr. Thompson took charge. "Karen, you've been a problem customer for months. Returns, complaints, always with a story. This ends now." He explained how her actions hurt the shop, a family business that supported local artisans. The keychain, handmade by a single mother in town, cost more to make than its modest price tag. Karen's stunt wasn't just a scam. It disrespected the community. He pulled out a ledger, showing Karen's name linked to multiple suspicious returns. "You're banned from this store, effective immediately," he declared. "And we're filing a report for vandalism." The crowd erupted in murmurs. Some cheered softly, others whispered about justice. Karen's defiance crumbled. Her shoulders slumped, and her voice shrank to a mumble. "You can't do this," she said, but the fight was gone. She grabbed her purse and pushed through the crowd, avoiding eye contact. As she reached the door, Mia called out, "Maybe think twice before you hurt people's livelihoods." The words stung, and Karen flinched, disappearing into the street. The shop fell silent, the weight of the moment settling over everyone. Lily and Mr. Thompson exchanged a look of relief, but also sadness that had come to this. The aftermath left the store buzzing with a new energy. Customers rallied around Mr. Thompson, buying extra items to show support. Mia, still shaken, was thanked with a free keychain from the display, her bravery celebrated. Word spread through town, and the shop's social media lit up with posts about the incident, praising the staff's quick thinking and Mia's courage. The story wasn't just about catching a scammer. It was about a community standing up to dishonesty. Mr. Thompson used the moment to start a campaign, encouraging locals to support small businesses and call out bad behavior. The shop thrived, its reputation stronger than ever. Karen, meanwhile, faced a reckoning. Whispers of her ban spread, and other local stores grew wary, some refusing her service. The security footage, shared online with her face blurred, became a cautionary tale. She'd sought a quick win, but her actions cost her respect and access to the places she once bullied. The community didn't forget, and neither did she. In the end, this wasn't just about a broken keychain, it was about standing up for what's right, even when it's messy. A small shop, a brave teen, and a few grainy seconds of footage reminded everyone that truth has a way of catching up. What do you think? Where do you draw the line between a mistake and a deliberate wrong? Share your thoughts, because every story like this shapes how we treat each other.